Even now, the guy who name starts with a K, he had to move in another guy, I don't know if he's on the covert or not, to help him keep his head out here. Because everybody knows that this environment makes people angry and want to lash out. And is that a problem with that person? Yeah, society would love to make it so that you are forced to see it their way and you're forced to act the way they want and think the way they want. And that's why we must resist the minions of the devil trying to force our children to think the same way as Satan. Very simple. Well, I'll tell you like this. You know, whatever happens, happens. You know, it's not like the wave and the high and the low explosives and, you know, the dynamite and the plastic explosives. You know, and different chemical compound explosives. You know, it's very interesting how it works. And how, you know, you can make explosives out of toothpaste and hydrogen peroxide and sulfuric acid. Very simple mix, and you know, even just 8 ounces of the stuff could blow out a fucking a fair part of a little room. You know, it's really about, you know, a lot of these explosives that they use. They need to carry a lot of this stuff in like a fucking, you know, big old box or something, because to get a big boom, you need a lot of this, you know, a lot of the compounds to react. Okay, so you can get the proper bristance, you know, the proper explosion, and the metal plates that rotate around the pipe, the electrical wiring, you know, the detonator, the fuse, and the trigger. Okay, and there's, you have to make, you know, the core of it, you know, the detonator, out of material that is not going to detonate in your hand. So, you know, even when they're talking about explosives and stuff, it's all about balance and everything, you know what I'm saying? Balancing the explosive, balancing, you know, your timing when, you know, detonating the explosive. I'll tell you, one thing I'd say to other people who, you know, might follow my path is that, you know, being a soldier of God isn't easy, and they can demonize all of us, and all that good stuff. Have cops fucking go out of their way to try to make you feel, try to kick you when you're down, and all that stuff. You know, I know all the dirty tricks they use, and I know how to counteract them as well. I have the power not only to, you know, stop a lot of the violence, and but I have the power to feed into it as well and teach people how to make bombs and homemade machine guns and all kinds of good stuff. And, you know, how to properly apply poisons like arsenic and strychnine to, you know, get the proper effect.